Hi everybody, and this is a video on the subject of argument ad populum, which is, as you should know, is a logical fallacy whereby someone asserts because something is popular, therefore it's right. Which of course, as we know, isn't really the case. There's lots of things that are popular that may not actually be right. There's lots of ideas which people have had throughout history which actually have turned out not to be true. The popularity of certain ideas, opinions and viewpoints has changed over time dramatically. You know, sometimes it's back and forth, sometimes it's gone up and down. The point is, the popularity of an idea can change, but the truth value of it doesn't change. You know, whether or not the world is a spheroid or whether it's flat, well, it's always been a spheroid, no matter how many people thought one way or the other, how many people think it's flat, how many people think it isn't. It really makes no difference as to whether it is or isn't. This is an especially important thing to remember when you're talking about religion, because religion is very popular. It's probably somewhere between 80 and 90% of the world's population, it does depend on the survey, are religious of some stripe or other. Atheists, or people who simply identify as non-religious, they make up only a very small slither of this. However, this does not make religion correct. Its arguments still don't stand up to scientific scrutiny. The very basis of the argument that we should just believe things because faith doesn't really stand up to scrutiny at all, and it has not proven itself to be a reliable way of learning about the world around us. So this should alarm people then when we see someone like Thunderf00t, who's famous for being a critic of religion, using argument ad populum, and he has a tendency to do this. In the latest video that I saw by him, zooming in on the likes and dislikes bar of videos usually that are critical of him, showing just how many down thumbs these videos have, as though it somehow means something significant. What we have to remember is the YouTube like and dislike system is very easily rigged. It's very easy to just set up a load of sock accounts and up thumb something you like or down thumb something you don't like. You also have to remember that a lot of people, when you look at the views of a video, the amount of people who viewed it compared to the amount of people who've given it a like or a dislike, you know, there's a lot more people who've actually viewed it usually. That's usually the case. And the other thing you have to remember as well is the context within which we exist. On the internet, being white and a male, misogynist and an atheist, that's very popular. That tends to be the predominant demographic we have on certainly on somewhere like YouTube. We tend to have a lot of white male atheist, misogynist, usually teenagers as well. Although obviously not everyone fits into ticks all those boxes, but that tends to be the dominant qualities you see in YouTube users. So we have to remember what context we are within when we're looking at this popularity, how much up thumbing and down thumbing is being done on videos. So Thunderf00t really should know better. I mean, it shouldn't surprise anyone that he doesn't, but he should know better than to try and use the popularity of a video or an opinion or an idea within the context of YouTube as meaning something significant. There's lots of people who don't use YouTube that much outside of it. They probably only use YouTube to look at funny videos of cats water skiing or something. They probably don't always look at it to get to view opinions about religion or politics or social issues or anything like that. So we have to look, if you're looking for attitude to gauge an accurate idea of what attitudes are popular within a community, such as the atheist community or the feminist community or whatever other community, you need to look at it as a whole, not just how it is on YouTube. Other examples of Thunderf00t doing this are when he polled his own subscribers to ask if they thought his article that he wrote for Freethought blogs was basically whether it was good or bad. I mean, okay, he tried to imply, was it reasoned and rational and blah 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 blah, but basically means, do you like it, is what he's asking. He's not, you know, I think on a certain level anyway, he must know that that's really what he's asking his subscribers. They think if they like it, it's rational, is the attitude a lot of them seem to have. So, in short, argument ad populum is utterly dreadful logical fallacy to use. It's a terrible way to argue, and if you're a critic of religion and you then start using argument ad populum yourself to criticise other non-religious people, you should realise how ridiculous that is very quickly. Religion is much more popular than non-religion. If we were to go by argument ad populum, Thunderf00t with, what is it, something like 200,000 subscribers is utterly insignificant compared to the amount of people who follow religions, who make up a good, say, 80 to 90% of the world population. Now, if Thunderf00t understands why that doesn't make the religious correct, he should really understand why him having more up thumbs than feminist videos or whatever doesn't make his opinions on feminism accurate at all, in the slightest. All it tells us is what kind of people watch his videos and what kind of people use YouTube. It also tells us what how many of them have been sent to down thumb these videos, because Thunderf00t used a clip of them in one of his videos. Not that hard to figure out. So anyway, popularity does not equal accuracy of an idea. Goodbye.